Hi, I'm Ardis Watkins, and I want to welcome you to this week's Scenic Legislative Update. I want you to keep making those phone calls on pay raise, House Bill 540 for a $2,400 pay raise for all state employees, and House Bill 497 being our biggest issues. House Bill 497 is the 2% COLA for retirees. But now that we mentioned retirees, I am really excited to have Benny Brigman, the Scenic Retiree Council Chair, with me today. And I want to talk, Benny, a little bit about Senate Bill 467, which was in committee yesterday, and you were there with some friends.
Absolutely. And it's ironic, in February when we had our last retiree council meeting, we decided to have a lobby day. And we set the date, and it just so happened to be on the day that 467 was being discussed. We had a small crowd, but a good crowd. It was nice to have 15 blue shirts in that room when the committee came in. I think they were kind of surprised that we were there because it was not publicized in advance. So.
It was a wonderful thing to have that kind of member support and members there actively giving voice to their own issues. Just to recap what Senate Bill 467 is, it was sponsored by Senators Ron Rabin, Bill Rabin, and Andy Wells. And it was in Senate pensions yesterday. The bill would do a lot of things, but the two worst things that it does, it would move all future state employees as of July 1, 2018, away from the traditional defined benefit plan and into something more akin to a 401k. And then for those same future employees employed after July 1, 2018, they would have no retirement, no health care upon retirement. So obviously 467 is a bill that concerns current state employees and current retirees, and a lot of people wonder, why is that? If this only affects future employees, what's the big deal, Benny?
Well, it's still a big deal because it does affect our plan as we have it now. If we go to a 401 plan, that will eliminate the 6% being paid in by new employees. And without the money coming into the retirement system, it will directly affect us. One thing I found interesting is that they kept talking about a $60 billion hole, and when in fact the retirement system is only $18 billion of that, correct?
Right, that's true.
And we feel that they need to separate the health plan and the retirement plan and address each one as a separate problem.
I think there were people on the committee as well who felt that this bill, first of all, is attacking so many things that probably need an extensive study at best, but also that it's just too many different issues that are not one size fits all fixes in one bill. The retirement piece by itself, and I totally agree with you, Benny, that the way our system is funded right now, if you are working for the state or if you're retired from the state, the retirement system has what we call a three-legged stool of funding. One leg of the stool is whatever we make in gains from the investments. And one leg of the stool is what the state puts in. And then the other leg of the stool is the 6% that comes out of your check, or did come out of your check when you were working every month. If future employees were moved to a different system, those future employees wouldn't be putting in that 6%, and you would never see COLAs again in the current system. It would basically decimate it over time.
And our mission statement does say that we lobby for current and future state employees, retired, current, and future state employees. So recruiting quality staff or quality people to fill positions in the state would be affected also.
It would. I think it would be terrible. But the end result yesterday was that Senate Bill 467 did not get voted on. It was just heard for discussion. There was a lot of discussion. Several other groups also spoke against the bill in its current form. Scenic did say we would be very willing to sit down and work with the committee chairs and the bill sponsors to try to talk about what kind of things should we look at. I know that you're very supportive of the work on your committee of the new treasurer.
Absolutely. Our new treasurer, Mr. Falwell, has been in contact with us. He has kept us abreast of what is going on. And as was pointed out yesterday in the committee, several of the members said, look, we have a new treasurer. There's a new sheriff in town in the treasurer's office, and we haven't given him a chance to try to fix the issues. Give him that chance. But before you trash what we currently have, let's try to fix it. And he is committed to doing it. And he has saved $100 million in fees already. He's already making a difference. So.
Yeah, but he's getting it, he's not putting it on the backs of the employees. He's getting it back from Wall Street.
From the investment fees that we're paying out to people. So,
and sometimes when you're doing something for working people like that, and really standing up to Wall Street, who are the reason there's not the money in the system that there should be, you know, that's not always popular. Wall Street's a pretty powerful foe to have.
And I want to re-emphasize what Ardis said. Make those phone calls to your representatives. Go on our Senate website and look at our calendar. We have more lobby days planned. We have one May the 17th coming up. And if you can't come on a specific lobby day, contact Ardis or her staff, Tony Boo in the office, and just make arrangements to come on your own. You don't have to come with a group, but wear that scenic blue shirt. They know it when they see it.
Yeah, they do.
So.
Next week we expect the Senate budget to come out, and that's a big, huge thing for state employees. We'll know then what we're working with as the budget goes over to the House, but we do expect it'll go through the Senate and be out of there by Friday over to the House.
Right.
So Benny's right. If you're going to make those phone calls, make them now. It's House Bill 540 and House Bill 497. If you read those, they'll pretty much let you know what you need to ask for. $2,400 for actives for a pay raise, 2% retiree COLA, and that's what we're looking for this year.
We need you to help us make a difference. So,
thanks.
Thank you.
Hi, if you want to stay up to date on the latest issues affecting state employees and retirees, click here, subscribe to Scenic's YouTube channel, and click here, you'll see the latest videos from Scenic. Thank you for everything you do and for staying involved.